Adopt Me Lunar Update 2022. That's right, it's nearly the Lunar New Year, a traditional update that Adopt Me does every single year. The tradition started in 2018, where Adopt Me originally did it as a Chinese New Year, where this update was added on the February the 16th. However, the Lunar New Year updates were actually hosted in January and continued over to February, which I'll discuss further in this video. And we're going to be going and checking out a game which features some of these brand new pets that will hopefully be introduced around the theme of tigers, as this year is the year of the tiger, more precisely a water tiger. So in the previous Adopt Me updates in the 2018 stand, they went and released some pretty rare items which are very hard to come across now, such as the dim sum, which I believe is a food bowl which you can consume. However, I highly recommend never eating this if you get it, as it's a very sought after item. The second item is the Chinese lantern, a very hard item to go and come across. Let me go and show you what this thing does. It's an interactive toy which you can go and use, and it just interacts. This is it, and it just floats into the sky. Again, very sought after item, as it is many years old, ladies and gentlemen. This item is 4 years old. That is crazy. So obviously, to go and trade for something like this, you do need to go and get yourself a pretty good deal. As for the other item, they really didn't introduce much. There was a panda pal, which I believe I don't even own this item. As for what the update actually looked like, we only have a few images, and basically it was a tiny little stool saying Happy Chinese New Year, and this stool was right next to the Sky Castle, where it's currently now being replaced. And at the moment, I believe we can go and pick up the new vehicle, so I guess they sometimes do go and put like special sales on. So if you haven't gone and picked up this limited time only, gone in 11 days, then I highly recommend going and picking up a Zamboni, the lovely vehicle. As for that little panda toy, I don't think I actually own it. It's called a Panda Pal. Let's go and see if I do own one. I do not. I have a Panda disc, just no Panda Pal, which is a very shame. Alright, continuing on with the theme, they then changed their minds from Chinese New Year and started to celebrate Lunar New Year. Slightly different celebration. I guess they wanted to be able to go and release pets, and there was like more pets in this. I think it might be the same thing, just a different name. I don't want to say that and like culturally annoy everyone, so I'm not 100% sure. But the Lunar New Year update in 2020 actually came out on January the 24th, which really isn't too long of a way away for this update to potentially come out. So the fact that this was at the end of January and they go and do these updates regularly, there is a very high chance that this update will be coming to us in 2022. In the January 2020 update, we got the release of the rat and the rat box. They also went and released the panda, which is a Game Pass pet. I believe you can still actually go and purchase the panda from the store for 250 robux. Is it still available? Yes, you can still pick up the panda. I'm surprised that is still in, but something that you can't go and pick up is a rat. So there's two forms of rats. This, the golden rat, being 1 in 10, I believe, or 1 in 15, it will tell us. But yeah, this guy is pretty rare. It wasn't rare at the time. Everyone was just going crazy trying to get rid of them, but now it's a relatively rare pet, and to go and get them, you go and open them out of a box, similar to how recent boxes have worked, such as the Mummy Cat box or the Auxes boxes, for example. And yes, the golden rat was 1 in 15. As for the images of what this update looked like, we don't have much. It just shows that this is what the stool was. This time, the stool was next to the pizzeria, because most events actually go next to the pizzeria as they can decorate them nicely. Speaking of decorated nicely, this was the 2021 Lunar New Year stand, which I'm sure you're all pretty familiar about, as this was the most recent one. In this update, they actually did a really nice decorative thing and decided to like make all of this lovely looking color. We also got the introduction of a bunch of pets in this update and some vehicles, which I wasn't really expecting. So I guess each year they seem to be one-upping themselves, with the 2018 being 3 items, 2020 2020 also being 3 pets. But the 2021, they went and released a lot of things. A Lunar muscle car, a Palanquin stroller, a Lunar pogo, a Lunar rattle, and a Tangerine chew toy, all available for bucks. That's like one of the most exciting things about this update that everyone loves, is the fact that most of these things are available completely for bucks, which makes them really, really useful. As for the Lunar vehicle, apparently I don't have one, which is weird. I must have given them away for free or something, which is a shame. I was going to demonstrate. I might have the stroller, but I'm not too good at spelling. Yes, we have the stroller. This is, I'm not sure how you spell or pronounce it correctly, but a Palanquin stroller, I believe that is what this is. In this update, we also got the release of the Auxes. It was a 6 out of 10 for a normal Auxe, 3 out of 10 for the Lunar Auxe, and a 1 out of 10 for the Metal Auxe. This seems to be a pretty continued theme where they go and release a box, which was what they did in 2020, a box where you either get the rare or a normal one. Same for this, obviously the legendary being the most rare one, being 1 in 10. But the fact that it's so cheap, 350 bucks to go and purchase one box is such a cheap price to go and get something inside of Adopt Me, especially the fact that when it's 1 in 10, that is a very cheap price to go and get yourself a legendary pet inside of Adopt Me. So hopefully they do go and make a cheap box this year and go and release it with the theme of tigers, as obviously this year is Year of the Tiger. And more on that, it's actually the Year of the Water Tiger, which is like pretty cool. I'm not sure if they will go for the theme of Water Tiger, which is like an elemental theme, but I imagine there is a high percentage chance that this will be themed around tigers if they do decide to do this update. I have like a 99% accuracy on predicting future Adopt Me updates. No, I don't have some type of insight where I'm leaking things illegally. We are not doing that. We are just basing this off of previous updates, which all seem to continue this theme throughout. Now, some people might be questioning, how are we going to go and check this out? Well, my friend has made a game for the Lunar New Year. Let's go and check this out. So the panda was a Robux pet, which was released, and last year we also got the Guardian Lion, a Robux pet, meaning they kind of keep a tradition of also going and releasing a Robux pet, which is why there is a high thought that you might be going and purchasing something this year again for another Robux pet. As for what this Robux pet will be, that's not guaranteed. What we do know is a very high chance is that there will be like a set of tigers. As for if there will genuinely be a Chinese dragon or Lunar New Year dragon, that is not confirmed. This one is merely just a smaller percentage chance of actually happening. But this guy does look like an amazing concept. Look at this, it's kind of like a transformed Force Fury, which you might have seen in my previous video. And this is the rat box revamped, turned into a tiger box. I'm not sure if you realistically can get a tiger in a box, but hey, can you really get a ox in a box? Not really, so I guess a tiger in a cage, maybe? Or a tiger in a I don't know, a tiger in a box. Let me know what you think it'll be called down below in the comment section. But over here we got the lunar one, a little golden one which is adorable, and then a traditional tiger. So, very cool, very cool. I really do hope this update will come out and that we will get some elemental themed water tigers. That would be nice to see, because obviously it is the year of the tiger and year of the elemental water tiger. As for when this update will come out, many people have been questioning that. Let's go and check out the previous one. So 2020's update came out on the 24th of January, okay? So that wasn't too long. And then the 2021 update came out on the 2nd of February, but I believe that one was postponed. So I'm assuming at the end of the month, we will hopefully go and receive this update. And if not, then that's extremely sad, but they have said they're working on new updates, and they did go and remove Robux pets recently, such as the Robo-Dog and the Griffin and a bunch of other stuff, meaning they're making space, so they're probably making space for a new Robux pet realistically, which would probably coincide with this new Lunar New Year update. Let me know if you're excited and what you think will be featured in this update down below in the comment section. As for the release date, it will definitely be here by next month. And yeah, thanks for watching. Use that code CANDY when purchasing Robux, and I'll see you guys in the next one.